Okay, well, one notification. Okay, yeah, okay, whatever. Anyway, welcome back, Guardians. And you know what today is? It's Friday. It's Thursday. The final week of Season 23. Claim your rewards now! Yay! New expansion, which I did not pre-order. Because I don't know if I'm really going to want to. Trials booster. Yeah, right, sure. Of course I will. Let's go to the tower. I have a strong feeling that Xur is at the tower. I did not check my usual YouTubers that because I like to go out and do my own review first, and then I go back and I check to see how my opinions line up with everybody else in the community. And that's not really to see if I'm right or wrong. It's more about always maintain another perspective. It is important to be accepting and encouraging of other perspectives. It's what healthy growth is all about. It's not necessarily about confirmation bias or trying to sway somebody else to your opinions. It's really just saying, okay, well, I like X, Y, and Z. Oh, but then somebody over here says A, B, and C is also pretty good. Well, let's try out A, B, and C. Oh, no, no, B is a total bullshit. Don't want to play with B. So I like X, Y, and Z and A and C. Oh, they're saying that X isn't all that good. Huh, why not? And so then you test the limits of X and you find out that, well, yeah, X is good for your usage, but if you try to expand upon X's usage, you'll realize that it does have a very finite scope of application. I'm speaking in abstracts for obvious reasons because you could just plug in whatever it is you're doing. Like for instance, I tried Titans and Warlocks many times over. I used to main a Titan back in Destiny 1 when Titans actually did things in Destiny 1. Hey, I called it. Yay! Actually, it's patterned, so it's not really a big surprise. Okay, what we got? We have, all right, again, 64, 65, 64. All right, that's good because mobility is actually important in PvP now more than resilience. Resilience is your PvE kind of stats, but mobility seems to be more important in the arena right now. The Crucible, excuse me. Um, yeah. Skip grenades are very. Hunter grenades are so meh. So totally meh. They've been meh since about Dark Below, back in Destiny 1. Since the first expansion to Destiny 1, Hunter grenades have been nerfed into the dirt, and they're basically just. You know what I use scatter grenades for? In skip grenades, I use them to find targets behind cover if I'm not sure where they are. If I got a low wall, and I saw a Guardian jump over it. I don't know if he's peeking left or peeking right. I throw my grenade, and wherever those little buggers go, that's where I aim. And then he peeks there, and boom, headshot. That's how I use grenades as a hunter. I don't ever try to get kills with grenades unless I'm in PvE. Then it's impossible, but you got to lead up. You got to get them down to like 10, maybe 15% health, and then you throw your grenade. And that's only if I'm trying to complete a bounty. But I digress. Uh, Skadelock, it's a decent gun. 600 RPMs are pretty nice, but I don't know about these stats. I mean, these perks are just kind of like, yeah, on the skate lock. Subsistence is all right, but this is not a killing machine. This is kind of like a tagger. You don't really get much done on that. It's not a finishing weapon. Same with the Callus Mini Tool. The craftable one is a finishing weapon. This one is kind of like, get it all soft and everything like that. That's the meat mallet. This guy here is a total tagger and killer. And Killing Wind is actually pretty good on this piece. I'd say this is a good pickup if you don't have the craftable version already. Stochastic variable. Let's see, we got solar, arc, and arc. We got two arc submachine guns in the list, sir. What the fuck? That's like, you want a maple raised donut? Or would you like a maple raised donut? Give me a break, dude. Desert's Whisper, I believe, is craftable. Yes, it is craftable. Genesis is okay, though. If you don't have the patterns for us, you really want this weapon, honestly, go get the patterns, my friend. They're still out there. You can get them in the wild, I believe. Yeah, I think so, yeah. Uh, Impulse Amplifier is okay for grenade launchers, but grenade launchers are such indirect fire weapons that you don't really need to worry about things like that. I mean, I would laugh my ass off if I saw a tracking adjuster on a grenade launcher. That would just be so stupid. Retrofit Escapade is a craftable. You can still get the patterns. I would definitely go with the craftable over this, though. But Turnabout is decent. Overall, I'd say your standouts would be the Ikelos SMG and the Retrofit Escapade. I wouldn't go for anything else. Save your shards. 66 on the boots with recovery. That's not bad. Not bad, though I've never been able to get recovery to work for my hunter, and I am referencing hunter here, so discipline on the helmet. They're good overall stat values. 66, 67. What the fuck? Um, but it's like this right here, I don't know. I mean, this seems like a pretty okay set if you want to buy this whole thing. That might be usable. Might be usable. My all my common sense is saying don't bother with it, but I mean, I've been playing the game since D1, and I know pretty much how I like to play and what I like to do, and where I play my games don't really require a lot of high-end gear. And I've already got the stuff I want for the most part. So I'm just kind of giving you my slightly biased opinions about whether or not I feel it's worth your investment. And I'd say that if you don't have anything really good and clean, let's see what you're going to get here. You're going to get a 44. You're going to get a 66. You're going to get a 70, 85. That's again 85 on your recovery. We're talking mobility because of hunters, so that's 14, that's 16. Ooh, that's 22, and that's 29 overall mobility. Yeah, I'm going to say on the hard side, pass. If you plan to go PvP, a Crucible, no. Maybe this might work out in like a Vanguard Ops, maybe work out in like patrols if you just want to fuck around or something like that. Or if you're filling a gap, because I mean that's a gap filler for discipline, that's a gap filler for recovery, that's a good recovery gap. That's a all-rounder kind of situation really, but that mobility is tank shit. There's a good intellect gap filler. So I'd say these are probably piecemeal items that you'd probably want to think about. In the Hawk Moon, always a good run. Eye of the Storm. I mean, the Hawk Moon is a pretty solid gun. You just have to pick your poison for the most part when it comes to the little standout perk. Eye of the Storm is not too bad. My health is almost always at 20%, so it would work for me. Any case, so yeah, that's basically it. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out. Xur is in the hangar. Have some fun. And until next time, be nice and play well.